William Hutchison, Armenia, Colombia Realty for Expats, Salento, Colombia Realty. Video today is a suggestion from a subscriber, Michael in LA. Shout out to him for the idea because I think it's something that most of you would be interested in. He suggested that we do a video on the insurances, car and home. I've talked a lot here about health insurance, and I haven't touched on the other two, and I guess a little negligent on my part. I can just tell you from personal experience of what I do here, and you can take that to be of value or not. Some of the rates you're not going to believe, I'm sure, but it's the same as everything else. You live here, and your cost of living, and I don't care where you live. You can be living in New York City, and the percentage probably drops. But I don't think you'd pay more than 30% here to live all the way across the board because there's savings everywhere. The only thing that's expensive here right now is gasoline, and I'm paying as much as you are in dollars. But if you relate the wages to what comes out of your pocket for gas, it's probably 4 or 5 times the price because people work here for so very little. And if gasoline was $18 or $20 in the US a gallon, there would be, I don't want to say civil war, but there would be some issues. First of all, the car insurance. My car, I'm fully covered. And I just paid, I guess maybe in May or June, I paid the premium for the year. It was $1,700,000. That's about, right now at today's exchange rate, probably around $385, $90, and that's for the year. I'm hearing some premiums back in the US of $250, $275 a month with drivers with clean driving records. And mine here is around $375. Maybe $1 or $2 more, but certainly under $400 a month or a year. The other insurance here is third-party liability. It's SOAT, S-O-A-T. That's an acronym, and it's mandatory. It's third-party liability and covers you in the event that the other driver, if they're at fault in the accident, does not have insurance, and I believe there's a certain number, especially the motos, that don't have it. And it covers everything from scratching your finger to payout on death. That cost me about $180 for the year. It took a real big jump from $500 last year, more or less, to $800 this year. So it went up quite a bit. That would be 60% year over year. I don't know why, except that I guess there's been a lot of claims and they have to recover the costs of those. So the two insurances come to somewhere around $550 for the year, all in, covered, the third-party liability. No issues. Going to home insurance, not many people here carry home insurance. The buildings are concrete, and the last time I looked, concrete doesn't burn very well. I've said a couple of times to people jokingly that the best job in Colombia is a firefighter because there's no fires. The only thing that I would consider doing is having contents insurance, but since I live in gated communities, the home is always locked. We aren't away for extended periods of time. Usually there's always someone here. Chances of any theft are limited. So I basically self-insure. And if someone comes into the home, breaks in, there's not a lot of break-ins here. Most of the theft is opportunity theft. They're going to come into the house, and what are they going to do? They're going to steal the television. They're not going to steal furniture that's worth 5 cents on the dollar, the price that I paid for it. So I feel quite comfortable without having home insurance here at all. you're into basically car insurance. And once you're here, I did a video maybe a year ago on how people drive here. Once you're here, you'll have to decide whether you even want a car, because driving here is, shall I say, different. That's it for today. Thanks to Michael again for the suggestion. If you have any questions about insurance, let me know. On the health insurance side, we have the bilingual agent that will help you with the EPS once you have the cedula, which you get after you have a visa. Okay? It's Friday, another beautiful day here. Hope you have a great weekend. I've got some plans, and they, as usual, revolve around work. But I don't call what I'm doing work. It's more a hobby. William Hutchison, Armenia Colombia Realty for Expats, Salento Colombia Realty. I live in paradise, and you can too.